What if the weight of a legacy rested on your shoulders from birth? You are about to witness the extraordinary life of Ratan Tata, a man who transformed an iconic Indian company into a global powerhouse while staying grounded in humility. Born in 1937 in Bombay, Ratan Tata was born into the prestigious Tata family, known for their industrial empire and philanthropic work. However, life wasn't as easy as it seemed for the young Ratan. His parents separated when he was just 10 years old, and he was raised by his grandmother, Navaibai Tata. Despite the family's wealth, Ratan Tata's upbringing was focused on discipline and values. His grandmother instilled in him the importance of integrity, simplicity, and giving back to society, qualities that would later define his leadership. Ratan Tata was sent to the United States for his higher education, attending Cornell University, where he studied architecture. Unlike many who may have been tempted by the lure of luxury, Ratan Tata led a modest student life, even working as a blue-collar worker at a steel company to gain experience. But it wasn't just his education that prepared him for the future. It was the values that were deeply ingrained in him from childhood. These values would form the foundation for everything he would achieve later in life. What would you do if you had to prove yourself, despite your family's legacy? When Ratan Tata returned to India in the 1960s, he joined the Tata Group, his family's conglomerate that spanned industries from steel to automobiles. But his entry wasn't as smooth as one might think. He started at the very bottom, working on the shop floor at Tata Steel in Jamshedpur, where he gained first-hand experience in the industry, surrounded by factory workers, not executives. This was a conscious choice by his family elders, who believed that true leadership comes from understanding every part of the business. For years, Ratan Tata worked in the shadows, learning every detail of the company's operations. He faced skepticism from many within the company, who doubted whether he had what it took to lead the business. Even when he was appointed the director in charge of one of Tata's troubled divisions, Nelco, in the 1970s, he encountered his first big challenge. The division was near bankruptcy, and Ratan struggled to turn it around due to external economic factors. Though Nelco eventually had to be shut down, Ratan Tata learned critical lessons in leadership and resilience. These experiences were tough, but they molded him into the leader he would eventually become, a man who didn't just inherit a legacy but earned it through hard work and perseverance. What happens when the responsibility of an entire empire falls on your shoulders? In 1991, Ratan Tata took over as the chairman of Tata Sons, the holding company of the Tata Group. At that time, the company was a sprawling yet somewhat fragmented conglomerate, with different businesses functioning in silos. There were doubts from within the company and the industry about whether Ratan Tata could fill the shoes of his predecessor, JRD Tata. Many believed he lacked the experience needed to manage a group of such magnitude. But Ratan Tata had a vision. He wanted to modernize the Tata Group and make it a global player. One of his first tasks as chairman was to consolidate the different businesses under a unified Tata brand. This decision wasn't easy. It faced resistance from various corners, especially from senior managers who were set in their ways. Ratan Tata took bold steps, such as restructuring the management and streamlining decision-making, which led to a more agile and efficient organization. His forward-thinking leadership would soon begin to show results, as Tata companies expanded not just in India, but globally, positioning themselves for the new world economy. How do you turn a national company into a global powerhouse? Once Ratan Tata had restructured the company, his sights were set on expansion, beyond India. Under his leadership, Tata Group made a series of bold acquisitions that put the company on the global map. In 2000, Tata Tea took over Tetley, a famous British tea brand. This was followed by other high-profile acquisitions, such as Tata Motors buying the prestigious Jaguar Land Rover in 2008, and Tata Steel acquiring the Anglo-Dutch company Corus in 2007, one of the largest steelmakers in Europe. These moves were risky, but they were driven by Ratan Tata's belief that Indian companies could compete globally. His vision was that Tata should not just be a domestic leader, but a world-class company with a presence in every major market. Critics question the wisdom of these acquisitions, especially given the economic uncertainties of the time. But Ratan Tata's calculated risks paid off. The Tata Group not only survived these challenges, but thrived, becoming a global name synonymous with quality, trust, and innovation. With each acquisition, Ratan Tata transformed Tata into a group that spanned more than 100 countries, employing hundreds of thousands of people and generating billions in revenue. What if you could revolutionize an industry and change millions of lives? Ratan Tata wasn't just focused on global expansion, he also wanted to solve one of India's biggest problems: affordable transportation. In 2008, he launched the Tata Nano, the world's cheapest car, aimed at making car ownership possible for India's vast middle class. The inspiration for this came when Ratan Tata saw a family of 4 riding precariously on a two-wheeler in the rain, and he thought, there has to be a safer, affordable option for such families. The Tata Nano was designed to be a low-cost, reliable vehicle that offered safety and comfort. Though the launch of the Nano was met with much excitement, the car faced many challenges. From production delays to market perceptions, it didn't take off as Ratan Tata had hoped. Yet, this project symbolized something far greater than its commercial success. It represented Ratan Tata's unwavering commitment to innovation and his desire to improve the lives of ordinary Indians. Though the Nano wasn't a financial hit, it remains a symbol of Tata's mission to create solutions for the masses. Stick around. The best part of Ratan Tata's story is yet to come. The way he leaves a lasting legacy will truly inspire you. What if your success wasn't defined by wealth, but by how much you gave back? Ratan Tata's leadership wasn't just about growing a business, it was about giving back. Throughout his life, he followed the Tata Group's long-standing tradition of philanthropy. Under his guidance, the Tata Trusts, which hold a significant portion of the Tata Sons' equity, have been involved in numerous charitable initiatives. These range from healthcare to education and from rural development to supporting innovation. One of his most impactful contributions has been in the field of education. Ratan Tata has personally donated millions to institutions like Harvard and Cornell, and Tata Trusts have funded scholarships for Indian students abroad. He was also instrumental in supporting numerous healthcare initiatives, including the development of advanced cancer treatment facilities across India. For Ratan Tata, wealth has never been about personal gain. Instead, he has always seen it as a responsibility to uplift society and empower people, continuing the legacy of his forefathers. How do you leave behind a legacy that continues to grow even after you're gone? In 2012, Ratan Tata stepped down as chairman of Tata Sons, marking the end of an era. However, his legacy continues to shape the company and the world at large. Even in retirement, Ratan Tata remained active, providing mentorship to young entrepreneurs and involving himself in various social causes. His leadership style, marked by humility, ethical business practices, and a focus on social good, has set a high bar for future generations. Ratan Tata's story is not just about business success, it's about leading with integrity and using wealth to make the world a better place. He has built a company that is not only a global brand, but a force for good in society. The lessons of Ratan Tata's life are simple yet profound. Work hard, be humble, and always give back. What happens when a legend passes but their legacy remains eternal? On the 9th of October 2024, the world was struck with the heartbreaking news of Ratan Tata's passing, marking the end of an era. His death sent ripples through the business community, but it wasn't just the world of commerce that mourned. People from all walks of life, from industrialists to ordinary citizens, paid tribute to the man who not only shaped India's business landscape, but also touched countless lives with his philanthropy, humility, and wisdom. Despite his passing, Ratan Tata's legacy continues to resonate. His vision for the Tata Group has set it on a course that extends beyond his lifetime. Today, his values of integrity, empathy, and social responsibility continue to be the foundation on which Tata companies operate. The way the world remembers him is not merely as a successful business icon, but as a compassionate leader who believed in uplifting society. His final moments were spent in peace, knowing that the seeds he had sown throughout his life would continue to grow, flourish, and help millions. The tributes that poured in from across the world showed that Ratan Tata was more than just a businessman. He was a symbol of what it means to lead with dignity, and his story will continue to inspire future generations. Ratan Tata's passing marks the end of a life filled with purpose and vision. But his story does not end here. It continues in the hearts and minds of those who believe in the power of integrity, kindness, and hard work. From a young boy raised by his grandmother to becoming one of the most respected business leaders in the world, his journey inspires people everywhere. His legacy lives on in every project, every philanthropic effort, and every person he inspired. Even in death, Ratan Tata left a legacy that will be remembered for centuries, one that reminds us that true success lies not in wealth or power, but in how you make the world a better place. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content. Thank you, and see you soon in the next one.